Hello guys, it's Ben Spurs 21 here back with another video for you. Tonight's my match review after a truly terrible week with losing the North London derby and then being humiliated by crashing out of the Europa League against Dinamo Zagreb. Spurs at least finished the week on a good note, winning away at Aston Villa by 2-0. The big talking points ahead of the game was, would there be any response, any fight back after the truly appalling defeat Thursday night, which is still very, very raw in all of our minds. Well, the first answer was the changes in the team were very, very notable. Hugo Lloris in goal. The back four consisted of Sergio Reguilon, Joe Rodon, which was an interesting call, Davinson Sanchez, and Yaphet Tanganga, who came in at right back. Giovanni Lo Celso made his first Premier League start in a long time as well, which is very noticeable. In a midfield four of him, Ndombele, Højbjerg, and Lucas sort of playing as the number 10 behind the two strikers. Yeah, two strikers. He played Harry Kane and Carlos Vinicius, who got his Premier League start as well. So that was an immediate noticeable thing that Jose made run the changes out before the game. And very notable ones too, leaving out certain individuals who it's been, heavily rumoured over the last week and not, in favour with him or in favour of his system or tactics or management, whatever you want to call it. But, we'll leave that for another day. Not a lot happened in the game for like the first 20 minutes, half an hour. Villa had a lot of the ball, but didn't really create much with it. Obviously they were missing, star man Jack Grealish, so they didn't really have his creative spark to be able to make openings. And we didn't really have much of the ball. The game was sort of just trundling along, if you will, for the first half hour. That was until the breakthrough came when Villa's goalkeeper Martinez makes a bit of a hash of his clearance. It's won back by Lucas Moura, who plays a 1-2 with Kane. Lucas then, instead of going for goal, he absolutely lays it off perfectly to Vinicius, who taps it into the open net for his first ever Premier League goal. Brilliant play from Lucas to win the ball back, high up, and then the vision to be able to pick out Vinicius rather than going for the shot himself shows great team play. Over the move for Vinicius to get his goal on his start. I'm sure it'll do him the world of good there. And yeah, it went very, very well worked, goal. And by and large, it stayed like that till half time, and it followed the same kind of pattern. We just seemed to have for Villa to have the ball. I don't know whether it was because Grealish was out, but Villa just, for all the ball that they had, they didn't really test Hugo that much first half. So we're going at half time 1-0 up. It kind of follows the same pattern second half. Harry Kane has a good effort that goes just wide. Villa then do have a decent test when McGinn cuts inside on his left and forces Hugo into a good save down to his left. We suffer a little bit of a setback when Sergio Reguilon went off injured on the hour mark and Ben Davies came on. But then the next flashpoint, with about 25 minutes to go, came when we got a penalty when Kane sort of miscontrols a pass, which is going out. And I think Cash, the Villa defender, either lunged him for no reason or probably didn't know the ball was going to go out because he just makes a silly challenge on Kane. There was no need to do it. The ball was going out of play anyway, but either way, he gives away a penalty. And, Harry Kane, penalty, you don't need to look and you know what happens. He scores it. And makes it 2-0. And, by and large, that was pretty much the game. We just controlled it to the end. And got a much, much needed win, especially after the week we've had. All round, it was a a solid performance. The team defended very well. You know, took the chances we were given. Lucas Moura was absolutely phenomenal. He was everywhere on the pitch, clearing headers, winning the ball high up the field, creating chances. The way he set up the first goal, he was truly superb. And I'm so happy for him because he's such a nice guy, and I really hope he's found his place in the team at last, because he was phenomenal and had really, truthfully, the last few weeks in the not so great performances, he's been the one who has never stopped. Running from minute one to the end every game, he never stops, and you need that kind of player in your team at any level. As for the people who came in, Rodon I thought did very decently. Tanganga I thought was excellent. I think he's earned the right to stay there at start every game the rest of the season now. I don't see why he wouldn't. I think he's earned that right. The Silsu, looked decent, for the time he was on. And I think overall it was quite a statement from Jose Mourinho, the fact of who he started and who he left out. But and the fact that he got the job done as well, I think as well speaks volumes. So, but yeah, a very good win that maybe just signals the season's not over just yet. Somehow we're in 6th in the Premier League, only 3 points away from top 4. Don't ask me how. Obviously, we've got the international break coming up, so it's probably a time for a lot of our team to rest up and recharge. As we push on for the last stretch, the last 9 games we've got of the season, coming up after this. So it's going to be a mad dash to the end, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. Anyway, that's my thoughts, guys. What did you make of our win? Who stood out for you? Do you think the changes proved a point? Leave all of your thoughts as ever down in the comment section below. Thank you as ever for your incredible support, and if you're new to this channel, hello, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Spurs1. I'll see you soon, and as always, come on, you Spurs!